Well, hey there. How are you? I hope you're having a lovely evening, day, moment in your life. I thought I'd show you this. It's a pretty dull knife. Not very much color. None whatsoever. Very drab. Sorry. Hideous. Absolutely hideous. So when you're doing it for the kids, you got to go all out. And so I went all out. Just buck wild. Crazy. Why not? Look at that pocket clip. It's ridiculous. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I even colored the hardware and the standoffs and stuff. Just nuts. This is probably not a knife that's going to get a lot of EDC time. Just saying. So we kind of made it, and by we I mean me, made it pretty collector friendly. But that's nice. What's that lockup look like? Pretty early. A lot earlier than I usually do. Why does this light suck so bad? There we go. Pretty early. For me. I mean, because it's not, let's face it, it's not going to see a lot of hard use. A little bit of time and effort went into this. I'm not gonna lie, just a little bit. I was pretty excited with all the pretty colors came out on that SM100. Pretty. And I'm actually probably gonna take a few more pictures of it, some glamour shots, and then I'm gonna pack it up and ship it to Summit. Maybe. Wow, how did that happen? Yes, SM100. You jerk face. So maybe I'm going to change that lock interface, make that easier. Well, it's alright. Strange. That is a very interesting sound. Sometimes. Knives make weird sounds. Anyway. So. That way I don't have to put it in comments. There it is. That is the address. Go there and you will sign up on a mailing list. And when the good people at Summit Materials figure out what the hell they're going to do for this auction, I mean, because there's some of the other people who are putting knives in this thing. Pretty nice company. Pretty nice. I don't even know why my name's on that list. I mean, seriously. It's ridiculous. But there I am. So that's what I did. You would be amazed how ridiculously light this knife is. I mean, this is a big knife. I've got a ruler. So I think when I planned it, sorry, almost 3 down there. Yeah, a 4-inch blade, about 9 inches overall. This is not a small knife. I got big, gigantic hands. Let's compare it to something. What do I have to compare it to? A Hoback A8? What? Where'd that come from? Yeah. It's a big knife. I see why you guys like Hoback so much. They're quite an interesting knife. This is an old one too. This is from 2012. Interesting. It's had work done to it. It was sent to me, A, because I wanted to see one, and B, because the guy who owns this wanted to know if I could do anything to improve the flipping action. And the answer is, of course, yes. Not bad by any stretch of the imagination. Little tight, a little tight. When I say a little tight, I mean the lock bar itself is really thick. The notch out's really thick, so it any spring tension that's on there actually puts a lot of pressure on this blade, and that's actually why it's off center. If you remove the spring tension off of this thing, literally you bend it out, this blade centers up completely. So yeah, it's got a lot of tension on it. So there are options, ways to ease the tension, but they do involve changing the frame, doing some different stuff on this spring notch out. So I actually have to email this guy whose knife this is and tell him things we can do. But it's a cool knife. Kind of wish I had one. I know for a fact that Hopak doesn't actually watch my channel because he never knows anything that I'm doing, and he's always amazed, like when he ends up doing something that I'm doing, like steel lock bar inserts. Like I saw his video that he was doing that. I'm like, send him an email. I'm like, hey, great, Jake, you're doing those too, huh? He goes, yeah, you should try it. It's like, Jake, I've been doing this for like 8 months now, dude. And he goes, oh, I didn't know. I'm like, yeah, it's okay, Jake. I understand. But I'm pretty stoked about this knife. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I'm hoping it went without saying, but it is an SM100 blade. Full titanium. Little time Damascus over travel there. I mean, why not, right? Steel lock bar insert, rolling detent. The Hopak rolling detent. Quite a friggin' thing. Yeah, so you should just check it out. And sorry, people, but I hope that goes for an insane amount of money. I mean, just ridiculous amounts of money. Because it's for the kids. It really is. Like, I'm not a big time knife maker, right? I'm not like certain people on this list who have multi-million-dollar knife companies. You know, where I can just be spending time and effort and materials making knives for charity. I try to do something like that at least once a year. But yeah, someone approached me and said, "Hey, Elliot, you know, you use SM100. Would you like to do a little charity auction night for us?" And I was like, "Fucking right, I would." And as a guy who has kids, and I do, I have 2 of them. And we don't have, Jude obviously isn't here in California, but I have taken my children to children's hospitals, and they are amazing places. If you let's just say that this knife goes for an exorbitant sum of money. And you might be thinking to yourself, my God, that is just ridiculous. Who would pay so much for a knife? What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead to any children's hospital and you just go walk down the cancer ward. And you see those little bald-headed kids and how sad they are. And then you can come back and ask yourself if that knife is worth it. Knowing that the money that is going for that knife is going to helping kids in those kind of places. So I hope it goes for an insane amount of money. I hope all the knives that guys have put in just go for ridiculous amounts. Because yeah, this is not benefiting me at all. Actually, this is actually I actually got into an argument with partner Mark about it today. So this actually has created tension in my life. But it's hard to argue with the kids. So I will find pictures of cancer kids and put them in videos. I mean, and it's also, I've said it in other videos when I talked about this, this is a great way to justify getting a sick ass knife. You just tell whoever it is who holds your purse strings, but baby, honey sweet thing, sugar muffin, it's for the kids. I have to buy this ridiculously awesome expensive knife because it's for the kids. Just saying. I think that's about it. I probably could talk about other things, but I'm running out of battery, as usual. Why can't modern electronics have better batteries? Damn you, scientists. Don't make me get involved in inventing better batteries. I will. But yeah. Have we looked at it enough? Are we clear? Do it, people. Do it. All right, YouTube. I will. I'll talk at you later. I have some more cool shit to show you. Bye.